The Classic, a CBS News sports special, starts right now.
One night in the books and some big names are near the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to Evenings at the Classic here at PGA National. I'm Matt Lincoln. Well, whipping winds and dry conditions made it tough out on PGA National today, but some players were able to avoid big mistakes, and those are the ones at the top of the leaderboard. Justin Thomas, the fourth-ranked player in the world, coming in, playing like one of the best. Fired a 3-under 67. He's one shot off the lead. Playing with Daniel Berger, Jupiter Island resident, with a tap in on 8. Made that look easy. He's also at 3-under. They're chasing Alex Noren, the Swede, with the birdie on 9. Puts him in at 66, the best round in the morning. And then in the afternoon, some ugly scores except for former U.S. Open champion Webb Simpson. Long birdie putt on 17. He is also at 4-under 66, and they are your leaders after round 1.
My goal starting this week was just to avoid big numbers and respect those hard holes because they're really hard. I mean, they're some of the hardest holes we play all year.
It's a tough course. I mean, you gotta play conservatively at times, and then you can be aggressive at times. But it's a fun course to play.
Noren and Simpson sit at the top of the leaderboard, and then an exciting group at 3-under par includes Dwyer High grad Berger. Our John Evanson went one-on-one with Berger after his round.
Here with Jupiter native Daniel Berger, bogey-free first round. You more than anybody knows how important it is to get off to a good start on this course. Could eat you up other days.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really, really tough golf course. The conditions today, super windy, greens were super fast. So, just haven't played that well in the last couple years, like I was saying to you earlier. But, to get off to a good start makes it a lot easier. And, I'm in good position, which is right where I want to be.
Fellow Palm Beach County golfer Justin Thomas, he got off to a fast start. Does that help you? Do you bounce off that when someone's playing well like that?
Absolutely. When you got a good group, you're kind of feeding off each other. We're all hitting good shots, which makes it a lot more easy to see kind of what you want to do out there. But it's the 20th or 30th time we play together on tour, so it's pretty casual for us, and it's just kind of like playing golf at home.
How difficult do you foresee the next 3 rounds being?
I think it's going to be very difficult, especially if the wind continues to blow, and the greens are just going to get firmer and faster, which will just be an added test for us.
Well, best of luck. We're always rooting for the local guy. Thanks, Daniel. Back to you.
Well, not too far off the front page of the leaderboard, we find Mr. Eldrick Tiger Woods. He shot an even par 70 today. Not too shabby for a man playing his first round here in 4 years. Tiger Woods opened his round by capturing the imaginations of the crowd here at PGA National. On his second hole of the day, the very difficult par 4 11th, Woods had this long putt for birdie. A great start. Then 2 holes later, Woods a much easier putt for another birdie. And just a few holes in, the Jupiter Island resident was leading the tournament at 2-under. He was not picking up the leaderboard quite yet.
I mean, come on, no. I mean, 63 more holes.
That lead evaporated with a double bogey after he had trouble getting out of the bunker on 3. He bounced back with a birdie on the next hole, and all told, an even par 70 put Woods just 4 strokes behind the leaders. After the round, Woods called it one of the best he's played since returning to professional golf.
I felt very comfortable today. I felt like I hit the ball really well, and it was tough out there. I mean, I had to hit a lot of knockdown shots. I had to work the golf ball both ways, and I was able to do all that today. So that was very pleasing.
And the Honda crowd is hoping Woods continues to use PGA National as his comeback course. Now, many of the players wore these ribbons out here today to honor the victims of the Parkland shooting. Coming up next, hear what Tiger Woods had to say about the tragic event at Stoneman Douglas High School. We'll be right back.
Now, the Honda Classic Hole of the Day Flyover, sponsored by Banyan Cay Resort and Golf.
Hey there, it's CBS 12's Matt Lincoln flying over the Champions Course. The par 4 11th requires what might be the toughest shot on the whole course. The second shot from the middle of the fairway still leaves you looking at water short and right, a huge bunker left, and more trouble long. The tournament can be lost right here.
That was the Honda Classic Hole of the Day Flyover, sponsored by Banyan Cay Resort and Golf.
Well, many of the PGA Tour players out at the Honda Classic today wore ribbons to honor the victims of the Parkland Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. One golfer in particular wanted to make sure that those victims from his high school were not forgotten. Golfer Nicholas Thompson has played in his share of Honda Classics in his career. Not playing this year, however, he and his wife graduated for Stoneman Douglas and is handing out wristbands and ribbons to honor the school and raise money for the victims' families following last week's school shooting. Many of the players were wearing the ribbons during their rounds, including Tiger Woods.
It's just a shame, what people are doing now, and all the, the countless lives that we've lost for absolutely no reason at all, and it's just a shame, and what they have to deal with, it's at such a young age, the horrible tragedy they're going to have to live with, and some of the things they've seen just don't go away in there.
Thank you. Thompson has a link on his website to the donation center. Next, a golfer fighting muscular dystrophy is in contention here at the Honda Classic. You will hear from what he is doing coming up next on Evenings at the Classic here on CBS 12.
CBS 12 News Sports Special, Evenings at the Classic.
And I'm meteorologist Jeff Baradelli. I was out there today. What beautiful conditions, but definitely on the breezy side, so not the easiest courses to play. We'll be breezy again as we head into Friday and Saturday, but as we head into Sunday, the breeze is going to start to die down a little bit. We're going to see partly sunny skies each and every day and about a 20 or 30% chance of a quick passing shower. No shower is going to last more than a couple of minutes or so, but certainly temperatures above normal, and the breeze is around, especially for Friday and Saturday. Back to you, Matt.
Well, thanks, Jeff. It is still breezy out here at PGA National tonight. Well, Jupiter Island resident Morgan Hoffman shocked the golf world in December when he announced that he had been diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. The muscle mass in his upper body was slowly deteriorating. But the lifelong golfer was not going to stop playing the sport that he loves. And today, this was Hoffman on the 9th hole with a long putt for birdie to get to 3 under par. He was at the time the leader of the tournament. Now he's 1 stroke behind the leaders. Hoffman has all missed cuts since his big announcement, so he told me after his round this was a huge step for him.
I'm just trying to have fun out here and really work on my game, and I think if I do everything that I need to, then the golf will come in place, and today it did.
How has your life changed since announcing to the world that you have muscular dystrophy?
I mean, it's changed a lot. It kind of makes me more focused. Definitely, nothing lasts forever. So I'm out here just trying my heart out.
And how has the world reached out to you when they heard the news?
Yeah, it's incredible. The response has been unprecedented in my life, and it's really cool from all aspects of life. It's really special.
Can you describe the process of a year ago when you're trying to figure out what was going on and then finally getting the diagnosis?
Yeah, I mean, I went through 5 or 6 years of going through a lot of doctors and having no idea what it was. From have a diagnosis which isn't ideal, but it's better than something that's terminal. So I'm still here and living.
Enjoy sleeping on this in your home right down the street, and good luck tomorrow.
Cool, thanks a lot.
So when is the best time tomorrow to go out here and see Tiger Woods and the rest of the best players in the world? Coming up next, I will tell you when you need to be here at PGA National. That's next on Evenings at the Classic on CBS 12.
2016, 2 of the best international golfers in the world dueled for 18 holes in the final round. Adam Scott and Sergio Garcia opened Sunday tied at 9 under, and after a day of give and take, Scott's par putt on 18th gave him his 12th victory of his career. No Honda trophy for Garcia, but a year later, he'd win a green jacket.
Well, being a caddy on the PGA Tour is not easy, but our John Evanson caught up with one man who made it seem like it is. It's our latest Caddy's Corner.
Caddy's Corner, I'm here with Mark Cairns. Your golfer's right back there. Is he looking good?
Very good.
He's new to you. What have you learned about Ryan Blom so far?
Well, I think a good caddy just knows how to stay out of the way.
Just stay out of the way.
the better the caddy doesn't say anything, then the better the player does. So.
Is that right? It sounds like an easy job.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I can do that.
Yeah, you just stay out of his way and, you know, give him water and, you know, clean his clubs.
Do you ever hand a club back and there's like a little bit of mud still on it, and Ryan Blom just like rips you a new one and yells at you?
He's good at that. He doesn't mind cleaning the clubs himself. But there's
your
been
job is even easier then.
Yeah, but there's been some players that, that's happened to. But I try to clean them good. But, I mean, see how these grooves, I mean,
it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to get a tee and use it in there.
Only a veteran caddy would know certain things. Do you have some of those things that you can share with us?
Just getting to the tee on time. You know, as long as you're there like 5 minutes before they tee off, then it usually works out good. But, you know, just 30 seconds is cutting it a little bit close.
I think I would be a fantastic caddy.
You talk a little too much, but otherwise you'd be okay.
You can ask everyone back at the station. That is true. He's teaching me everything. Caddy's Corner.
These are the premier pairings for tomorrow. Ricky Fowler's in the morning at 7:35 a.m. Sea Tiger, 12:35 in the afternoon. That's Evenings at the Classic. Thank you so much for watching. We'll have round 2 from the Honda Classic tomorrow.